Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now, this is a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. Now, my readings have a past and a present. If the past and the present don't fit, then this reading is probably not for you. If you are watching your sun sign, check out your moon, ascendant and Venus signs. There's a link in the description below for you to figure them out if you don't know them. On that note, I will follow up periodically with sun signs combined with the moon or rising, such as, say, an Aries sun bites his moon or rising. So stay subscribed to the channel and click the notifications bell, probably this side, to keep your eyes open for them. Now, alternatively, there are some great other readers on YouTube, so just come back next month. Please do. Bear in mind that in a general reading, roles can be reversed, timing is hardly absolute, soon can be a very relative term. Do not make decisions on the basis of what I or any reader says. Use our words to consider your options, but make up your own mind. This is a tool for reflection and analysis that does not supersede your own intuition or your own heart. Now, when I perform a reading for my clients, I ask them to hold a question in their mind. I don't want to know it, but the question should be there. So pause the video if you have to. Identify the questions around you, focus on one of them, but be aware of all the other ones. The cards will answer the question that they feel the most important, not what you and I think. So let me bring the cards up. Bear with me. Now, you should be able to see my shuffling in a moment there. And obviously, done the blessing, done the reading beforehand. Well, spread the cards beforehand, haven't read them yet. There's something that you're not seeing at the moment, Taurus, because there's been a recent amount of pain, a recent amount of everything crumbling to bits. After you had made a commitment, I feel like the past is saying that there was a time when you moved on for a whole new dream, a beautiful, new, oh yes, this is a new section of my life and I'm really going to enjoy this. And you made a solid commitment to it with the advice of others. But it all fell to bits. It all crumbled. And it hurt. But it also formed as a gateway. See how the swords, the Three of Swords here, are forming a whole gateway for the individual to pass through. It's formed a gateway to this new period of life, which I want to say is still under flux. There is a great amount of fertility and abundance coming. There's still information that at the moment has to be brought to you, as seen by the Seven of Cups here, and that you're not seeing at the moment, as seen by the Two of Swords here. You have good advice around you, and I believe that you're in a fairly solid foundation yourself at the moment, even though it doesn't feel like it. You've been presented with, now that you've sort of, you're moving out of the pain, and you've been presented with a whole new great idea with which you can soar. You have not got all the details yet. It's going to bring a good harvest for you, but do, once again, listen to those around you. You were led here to a purpose. There is not this, the huge commitment that you made beforehand isn't present this time. This is a path that you can wander down whistling, you know, like, what is it, Whistle As You Work with the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, or wandering down the yellow brick road. This is a yellow brick road that you are going to be led down for the time being. That's fine. In fact, that's a good thing, because I don't want you to have too many preconceptions right now, because you do not see everything at the moment. So a future that I'm seeing is someone coming to you, or a Pisces coming to you, but someone coming to you with a whole new idea, or like I say, a Pisces or a water sign coming to you with a whole new relationship, especially since the Two of Cups is followed straight after this. This is a future. This Two of Cups is a lot of hard work. Let me hold it up. You'll notice that for a Two of Cups, they're not very together. It's not really a soulmate card in this one. It's like there is one partner there is chasing a dream and the other one is desperately trying to keep up. But that's a future. You do not have to choose that. You need to use your intuition, but you do not need to use your intuition yet, because you have not got all the information. You've not been given all the triggers for your intuition to kick in. I know that you're feeling pretty much alone at the moment, like you're having to start again from scratch, and you are. Yeah, fine. Yes, you are. But it's not a bad thing. Do be careful of, well, two things I want to say: cutting cords and overthinking. Because like I say, at the moment, you do not have enough information to make a decision. You should coast for a while. When the time comes to move, it will be plainly obvious and you will have benefit from it. When things start getting better, that's when you need to make decisions. At the moment, don't change anything this week, this month. You know, when things start changing, it is time for you to start changing things. Now, that flies in the face of most New Age advice. Normally, it would say change yourself, change your world. But right now, I want you to wait until your world starts changing before you start changing your own direction, because you're headed in the right direction at the moment. You just haven't got a hope in hell of seeing it. So let's have a look at some of the clarification cards. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Staves. So I think this previous commitment was definitely a partnership, business partnership, relationship. And it seemed like, yeah, here's the romance aspect. Two of Cups here again, so Two of Cups twice here. There's definitely romance in this reading, but I think romance might have been slightly what caused all this trouble, even though it seemed like such a good idea at the time. But the pain, I think, was almost too much change too quickly. So let's see what you're not seeing at the moment. Two of Wands, King of Swords. Again, you're being tempted to cut things away and make plans. I don't think the plans right now, you haven't got enough information. You will get King of Swords again. That's 3 King of Swords in this reading. Don't cut people away just yet. That time's coming. But I don't think you'll be wary of throwing the baby out with the bathwater, so don't do it just yet. So 6 of Cups and the Tower again. So yes, emphasising that thing about how you moved, and then things started going horrendously wrong. Okay, so... Still, I'm not sure it's that it went wrong with your partner. We've got the Queen of Wands here. We've got strong partnership energies all the way through here. But again, Two of Swords, there's information that you are not seeing. Temperance. It is not yet time. Patience. I just want to say patience, my Padawan. Patience. So... Seven of Cups, and the Hermit. Okay? So, ideas are going to be brought to you. Lots of ideas. That's when you start making decisions. But the ideas will only start being brought to you once things pick up, once there's a little bit of good luck for you. Nothing actually new there. So this dream that you've started working on recently, which you're wanting to jump on, it's been put there by somebody else. Again, it's not your idea. There's a lot of ideas here that aren't yours. The bit that you have to decide on has not come to you yet. Times are about to change, and they are going to pick up for the better. Protect what you've got at the minute, but you don't have to hold on tremendously tightly. And there is, although it's work, there is a lot of good stuff coming your way. But like I say, there's things will pick up. But I'm going to just clarify this devil card. This is this new idea of yours that has got you looking in this new direction. And like I say, you don't want to be racing down this path. You want to saunter down this path. But then again, you're a bull. You don't have to go fast. Although they can. You don't have to. Nothing's going to stop you. But take your time. Okay, so we have yes, this idea that was offered to you gives a new beginning. But again, it's emotionally driven, and you don't have to be emotionally driven on that just yet. There's more information coming to you. So, the Oracle cards. You're in, or you've gone through, a dark night of the soul, so to speak. Things have not been moving. Things are probably not moving right now. Even though you desperately wanted them to start moving, like I say, patience. It's a time for you to concentrate on what you can do for those around you at the moment, because they are going to be bringing those ideas back and good news back for you. Just stand firm where you are, because movement will come. I know it's standing firm in movement. It seems contradictory, but the harvest, as we saw the Empress here, the harvest is coming. You don't have to move fast to see the growth, to see this Wheel of Fortune. Where was it? I don't know, I've lost it. Resurrection is coming for you. So yes, this long dark night of the soul, although I think that's a bit of a dramatic way to put it, I think more it's a long, miserable, gloomy night of the soul. Resurrection is coming. Other things have got to come into place yet. More information's got to come to you. Just love those who are around you, and your instinct will tell you the time to pass. So, if you like the video, share it, subscribe it. Hey, I'm new. Publicise me. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope I'll see you next month. And keep your eye open for those Taurus and whatever moon and rising. Cheers.